Andrew's at discussion group, I think, so you've got me. But look at this, can you see that? Look, the new tractors arriving. It's just, no, it's not our tractor. It's a beauty though. Now we've got the Scimitar trailer back there. Looks like a 10 tonnes arriving, so it's all good. It's quite nice to have a big thing like that, wouldn't it? But the trouble is, when you get big machinery like that, when it's wet, they make a hell of a mess riding around on the grass in the winter. Now what we'll do, we'll just drive the tractor up there probably. I suppose just back it on and hook onto the trailer and drive it off maybe. I'm William.
Yep. Jason, please.
Jason, likewise. So what's the easiest way to get this off?
I'll drop my ramps down and we'll just have to back up and hook onto it.
That's what I wondered.
I'll leave those front chains on so she doesn't wander away on us.
Yeah, that'll be a bonus. What about the tractor? Do we take that off as well?
Oh, if you'd like it.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can do a deal.
Well guys, how did Dad do? I think he actually did quite well. He missed getting the trailer off the other trailer, but apart from that I think he did quite a good job. Might have to get him a camera. But it's here, the new trailer, and it looks bloody cool too. So this is a step up from the one I had last summer. That was a single axle 6 tonne, whereas this is a double axle 10 tonne, and I wanted to go a little bit bigger just because it's a little bit longer. It should get 3 bales long on this one, or thereabouts. And it's also just a fraction wider as well. Should travel a little bit better on the road too, having these double axles. But what is on the back, also purchased a James aerator as well. So the guys that make these Scimitar trailers, they own AgTech as well. It's the same company, but these trailers, and they also make rollers and stuff. It's under this brand, but they sell other machinery as well, and they had a second-hand aerator on the yard that I was inquiring about, because I want to go through and do all my maize paddocks once the maize comes off, sort of rip them, just loosen the soil up, sort of get that pan out. So I've bought one of these as well, and it looks pretty good. It's a 5-leg one. They've gone through and changed a couple of the teeth, like that one's new down there. I think they've also put a few of these on, which just go down the legly like that. That might be a new one maybe. Those look like new bolts, so maybe they've put one of those on as well. I'm not too sure. They said they were gonna fix it and make sure it's good to go when it gets here. So I need to get this off first. I wouldn't imagine it's too heavy, but this is a much better sized trailer for what we need, I reckon. One cool thing about this one is that if you open that, I think this has actually got a, oh yeah, I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Look at that. The tail door hinges, so it can either flap like if you're tipping, or if you've got stuff on the trailer and it's going to block up the tail door, you can just swing this round, and there is a catch just on the side there. So you just pull that back and hook that, which I think is a pretty cool feature. Like when I was dumping off those hedges last year and I didn't take the tailgate off, it all got caught in the back. Whereas you can leave it on and just swing it around. I reckon that is awesome. And it's actually quite good just having these on springs too, so you can do it manually, because normally when you tip the trailer, those dogs will go down then, or trips, they'll come down. And I can just lift it straight off with the forks and just sneak it under there. Something like that. Roller, that's going to be a pain. It was pretty easy taking the sides off. All you got to do is just unbolt them really. There was a bolt there, a bolt up the top, same with the back corner, and then they're off. Easy as. Great timing too, because I've got a little bit more silage coming in. This was cut this morning and it's getting baled Now there's a lot of drying time at the moment. The sun is absolutely scorching. What an absolutely stunning evening. Look, it's Lockie in the baler. Like to think I'll get around 15 bales out of here, hopefully. The one that's on the back there at the moment that's wrapped, that is number 11, so should get 15 easily, might be closer to 20. Ended up getting 25, so that was more than I thought. That's better. Should get 3 easy along there. 3 fit on pretty easily. Wouldn't get 4 unless you had a bale extension, and I think they actually do them too. If you had one of them, you can get another one on the back easy. Extension wouldn't even have to be that big. I was thinking I should be able to get a couple up the top too. I'll just take 8 on this load, but I reckon you could get 3 along the top there on the second layer, so you'd have 9 a load. Yeah, easy as. Plus 1 on the front, that makes 9, so get it easily in 3 trips. I've only just thought about it, but I won't get them under the feed pad, doubling them up like that, so I'll have to go around. This leg's got 2 speeds on it too, which is quite good. It's got fast if you pull it out like this, and then to go slow, which has got more torque, you just push it in. But yeah, real handy. I couldn't quite manage to get them all put away yesterday. I've got 1 more load and then I'm done. It's actually been raining this morning too. We haven't had much, but it must have been maybe sort of 5 mils. It all makes a difference at this time of the year. to the lucky last. Easy as. A few more bales added to the stack. There might be 120 there now. Haven't made as many as I did last year, but then again we're almost into January. We're halfway through December and we'll be sweet till January grass wise, so maybe I won't need them. Well, that was great timing because it was a good test for it, and that is a good sized farmer's trailer, I reckon, the 10 ton. I think it's probably a really good size for us. I did borrow my mate's 14 ton a while back. Last time I did some bales, and it's probably a little bit big for me. It was quite heavy and my tractor's not that big either, but this, I think this is a good size. You can get 8 on it, or you can probably get 9 on it actually. Stack 3 along the top, which is a pretty good load, and if you're not going far you can put one on the front like I did too. One thing I need to do is put the quick hitch on for towing this, because it's a pain getting that pin out. It gets jammed up on the side and it gets a bit hard to pull out sometimes. I think if I was to buy this trailer, I would pimp it out a little bit and I'd put a hydraulic jack on. There's nothing wrong with this one, but my mate's one had a hydraulic one, and after using it you'd never go back. It was just so easy. But I'm super happy with that. That is cool. I'm probably not going to be doing any more bales again, so I can put the sides on it and then start carting some rock and some dirt. Like I've got to build that floor up where we're going to do the calf shed, so that's going to be great for moving soil around. And then I've also got a couple of races where I want to go and spread some rock, so it's going to get a lot of use. And I've got it here till a field day, so that trailer will go to the field days next year in June. So if you want to head along and see it, otherwise go and check out Scimitar online. They've actually got a new website. I'm not sure if it's just out yet, but it can't be too far away. But yeah, I'm more than happy with that. Oh, it almost feels like it's going to rain again. Hopefully it does. I've actually got a quick hitch here. It just needs a little bit of work. It's an old one, but it'll still do the job all right. I just need to get this re-welded. It's snapped up there. That almost looks like it had been rotten or cracked previously. So get that arm re-welded on and it'll go good. It'll be way better using that. However, that'll pretty much wrap this video up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and apart from that, see you next time.